Yes.
Now on 101.7 XCY, it's Kane High School basketball. Our broadcast is made possible in part through the financial support of Zook Motors, Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware, W.E. Swanson Insurance Agency, Advanced Disposal, Allegheny Eye Care, and Lindbergh Furniture. Now, let's go live courtside for the game on the official station of Wolfpack Nation, 101.7 XCY.
Good evening and welcome to KHS, not Kane High School, but Keystone High School, the site of this evening's playoff game between the Kane Lady Wolves and the Keystone Lady Panthers. I'm Robert Mosier. Alongside of me this evening is Sports Director Chris Nicholas, ready to suit it up again. Chris, what do you think?
What do I think? I think this is going to be a great game. You know, and as I said it all season long, I'm glad we got a season.
Yeah.
That's the big highlight of this. We'll talk about all the ins and outs of these teams, but I'm super excited that we got to play high school athletics. We figured out how to do it in the fall outside. They made different changes, and it was pretty tight when we came inside for the indoor in the fall. It was tight at the beginning of the winter season, and then they loosened things up a little bit, and we got people in to watch the games. And there can be about 80 fans in here tonight to watch the game, about 40 from each team. The Keystone side looks a lot more packed right at the moment. The Kane side, not so much, but hopefully the faithful will come on in. And if they're not, they're listening in right here, either on WXCY, on our stream, or on the school district channel, watching there too. And we do welcome all the Keystone fans as well, because we are the only stream in town. We're it tonight.
We're the big show.
We are. We're going to try to do our best for everybody.
That's awesome. So, first of all, congratulations to the Kane boys last night with a big win over the Montauk Warriors. Score 68-32. Chris Barber and Chris Nicholas on that call last night did a nice job. So the boys are set up to travel to Brookville, 6 o'clock p.m. on Saturday evening in the district championship game. So wish them all the best of luck and congratulations for advancing to the finals. And that takes us to the ladies tonight. With one win potentially tonight, they would be entered into the finals on Friday night to face the winner of Brockway and Clarion Limestone.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. I just want to go back to the boys' game for a second there. We will, hopefully, we're working on everything to make sure XCY will be streaming that, at least on the audio radio side. Video-wise, we're not sure we're going to be able to make that happen, and we do apologize for that. But we will have working everything out as best we can to have the audio on XCY for that game, the district championship game, on Saturday night. But tonight we're here in Keystone, and want to thank the athletic director here, Bill Irwin. His son actually taught in Kane for a year. I didn't realize the connection there. Patrick, and he went down to Cranberry to teach and coach.
Yep, he is now a Berry.
He is a Berry, Cranberry Berry, and he's down there. And I didn't make that connection all these years. I've been coming down here talking to Bill a lot until this year when he's asked for some food from a restaurant in Kane, and I didn't bring any, so maybe we'll get that ready for him next time. But it's exciting to see all these athletes here running. And what's the rundown, Robert? What do we have tonight on what are the strengths and weaknesses? Let's talk about Keystone first.
Well, first order of business, if you look at it on paper, we might as well just stay in Kane. Because Keystone's 16-2, we're 5-9.
Oh boy!
All that being said, in the words of the famous Chris Berman, that's why we played the game.
That's right.
So here we are, and the other concept here, Chris, is we're really comparing apples to oranges. Zero common opponents for these two squads this season. Obviously, we've only had 14 games coming in at a 5-9 record. Keystone, almost a full slate, 16-2, 18 games played by them. So,
and you can play 22 in a season.
Right.
So just for some comparison for everybody so they know what we're talking about here. And I think that's important what you said about no common opponents. We don't even have a if factor. You know, usually, we have some crossover games between the KSAC and the AML. This year, Kane at least, and the upper IU9 schools stayed in the IU9 bubble for the most part.
Yeah, it's some examples of teams that the Lady Panthers have beat this year: Red Bank Valley, Forest, AC Valley, North Clarion, Brookville, Karn City. The list goes on. The big loss to Punxsutawney, who's just a total powerhouse. But talking to Coach Troutman, he was kind enough to give us a really detailed scouting report. I think the key for the Lady Wolves tonight is going to be handling the pressure. We're going to be seeing primarily a lady-to-lady defense. They do play a little bit of 2-3 zone. Sounds like very sparingly. And then from there, it's going to have to be limiting Emily Lauren. Make sure I got this name right. Lauer, Emily Lauer,
Okay.
the senior, averaging right around 20 points for the Lady Panthers. So that's really what it's going to be all about. Coach Troutman wants to try to extend some possessions, not go into stall. I'm not saying stall, but have some lengthier 15 to 20 second possessions. He thinks we have an advantage down low, as we've really been saying all throughout the season with Sari Swanson and Audrey Marconi. So I think we have to be able to get the ball down low. When Sari was a sophomore down here, she had a huge game in the district championship against AC Valley. Spent a lot of time at the free throw line.
I was just going to say, lots of free throws. Yeah, and solid from there too. And those are the things that they have to do. And I think you're talking about extending those plays, looking for your shot, looking for your play to get in there, not necessarily rushing everything. And I'm going to say this again, and I say it every game: second and third chance opportunities. You have to box out and get in there and get that ball and the rebound.
Yeah, and one thing that Coach Troutman said is at times during the season, he thinks one area that Kane's really needed to improve on is their patience offensively, waiting for their shot and getting quality opportunities. That's going to be what it's all about. I expect we're going to see some full court pressure as well, so it always comes down to how do you handle the pressure.
Yeah, how do you handle the pressure? With that, we're going to take it back to the studio here shortly to hear a few words from our sponsors, and we'll pick right up there with the pressure. So right now, we'll send it back to the studio for a few words from our sponsors.
Basketball on 101.7 XCY is supported by these great sponsors: Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware, building supplies, light bulbs, winter snow and ice removal products, and more. Hemlock Avenue in Kane. W.E. Swanson Insurance Agency, offering auto, homeowners, and business insurance at 23 Fraley Street in Kane. Advanced Disposal, serving the area with waste collection and recycling services for homes and businesses. Online at advanceddisposal.com. Allegheny Eye Care, North Fraley Street in Kane. Dr. Hausler and staff diagnose all types of vision issues and can offer a corrective plan with the goal of eyesight improvement. Zook Motors, Kane's Ford dealer and one of Pennsylvania's oldest. They have a service and parts department, and inventory listings can be found at zookmotors.net. Located just off Route 6 West. And Lindbergh Furniture in Johnsonburg and Brookville. Furniture for living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms. They also carry heat and massage sofas and recliners. Lindbergh Furniture, with showrooms on Route 219 in Johnsonburg and I-80 at exit 78 in Brookville. We thank these sponsors, as well as our Friends of the Wolfpack supporters, for helping to bring Kane Wolves basketball to 101.7 XZY. WXZY LP Kane. From high atop the hilltop at 101.7 and anywhere you are at WXZYradio.com. Thanks for listening.
All right, we're back here at Keystone Gymnasium, and we'll shortly be beginning the national anthem, so we'll join that, and then we'll have any further team introductions, and we'll go from there. So we do have, we're here for the Keystone game versus Kane versus Keystone, Lady Wolves and Lady Panthers. And right now we're going to pause and listen to the announcer here for the national anthem. And there we go with the national anthem. So we are now back for team introductions, and we'll get started with those shortly.
Okay, let's go over some starters for both squads. Kane Lady Wolves, senior heavy, they'll be starting all 5 seniors this evening. Number 10, guard Maddie Koza. Number 13, guard Emma Eli. Number 22, forward Rainey Wright. Number 25, forward Audrey Marconi. And number 33, center Sari Swanson.
And that's our normal starting lineup that we have normally every game. So, nothing uncommon there at all.
It's been the same the whole way, so might as well stick with it.
Yep.
Chris, do you want to do the Keystone Lady
I can
Panthers?
do those.
The starters are the ones with stars.
So we have Emily Lehner, 10 senior. We've got Maddie Dunlap, 15 senior. We've got Danae Hurlbrink, 23, a senior. We've got Josie Weaver, number 32, a junior, and Natalie Bowser, number 40, a sophomore starting.
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting to see how that goes. And again, this is kind of really strange to be at a district game. It was last night too, with not a big crowd. That's kind of weird. That's the COVID. That's the COVID factor, as we say.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking at this Lady Panthers roster, we had talked about Emily Lauer being the primary girl that we have to look to shut down. Natalie Bowser, the sophomore, starting from them. She has some size. It'll be interesting to see how she matches up against Audrey Marconi and Sari Swanson down low. And we are just under a minute from tip-off. Once again, this is the semifinal matchup. Lady Wolves, Lady Keystone Panthers, winner to advance to Friday night to the finals. So you take it one game at a time, and we'll hope for a really entertaining game here tonight. I anticipate, and we had mentioned a little bit earlier, seeing some heavy pressure right off the start. It'll be interesting to see how the Lady Wolves deal with the pressure. We were talking, Coach Troutman and I, about the ECC game, which was about a week ago.
It was.
And he said that they just did a fantastic job in the first half. This was actually the one in ECC, dealing with that pressure in the first half. Third quarter hit, they kind of hit a slump. The game got away from them. So for the Lady Wolves, you hope that they can keep it close early.
You do, and just one other tidbit of information here, that unlike previous years, there's only one team going on to the state tournament. So here we go. Here's tip-off.
And that'll be Audrey Marconi jumping, and it's Weaver bringing it down for the Lady Panthers. Lady Wolves in a 2-3 extended zone right now. Ball being swung. It's Lauer holding it. Corner to Weaver. Weaver drives down low, swatted by Audrey Marconi.
Nice
Great
block.
defense.
Nice defense there on the block. That's just exactly what they needed. Get the possession, go back to the Lady Wolves.
Yep, nice look to Bowser, but even better defense. So down low to Swanson. Swanson doubled, gets it to Wright. A little bit of miscommunication. Koza will regain and set the offense. Lady to lady defense here for Keystone. Swanson looks for the cutter. It's not there. Gets it to Marconi. Marconi drives left. She's doubled. That's going to be a turnover for the Lady Wolves. And bringing it the other way is Josie Weaver for the Lady Panthers. Once again, Lady Wolves in a zone defense right now. Weaver, right wing, drives. Good defense.
Nice, right.
Ball deflected. Who's going to get it? It's going to be the Lady Panthers tracking down. Minute into the game, no score.
Nice defense there as we get the hand right on the ball.
Deep three, short, rebound, gathered by Koza. Going to be last touch by the Lady Panthers, and they're not going to be full court pressing. A little bit surprised based on the scouting report.
On the scouting report, we thought they were going to go into a full court press right away, and maybe that's why they're not going into a full court press right away.
What do they say? Expect the unexpected,
That's right. Absolutely. That's how you win games.
Ooh, nice look down low to Marconi. She's doubled. Tough shot. Get in there. Nope. Rebound. Big rebound down there by Bowser for the Lady Panthers. Minute and a half into the contest, still scoreless. Good patient offense here by Keystone as they look to enter the set. High post to Bowser. Bowser turning faces. Deep three from Weaver. Back iron, no good. Big rebound by Sari Swanson down low, ripping that down. Going to be huge, Chris, to limit those second chance opportunities.
You want to limit them on defense, and you want to get them all on offense.
Down low, lots of traffic there, unable to gather with Marconi. Just really wasn't anything there.
No, there wasn't anything there, and that might go back to what Coach Troutman was saying, work the ball around a little more, have a little more time working the play.
Okay, it's going to be left corner swung all the way around to Lauer. Lauer cross-court pass, That's to Dunlap. Dunlap to Hurlbrink. Hurlbrink holds just outside the white line. High post to Bowser. Bauer kicks it. Hurlbrink, deep three, no good. Another big rebound down low by Audrey Marconi.
You can't say enough about it. Get down there, get in and get in the paint, get those rebounds.
Got it. Here comes Koza driving. Little bit of contact. They're going to say the ball is deflected. No foul. Play on. 3 minutes into the contest. Still scoreless. Kicking it out. Almost a walk there. Ball deflected. And Lady Panthers with a nice open jumper. And that'll break the scoring drought as Josie Weaver hits the mid-range jumper for the Lady Panthers.
She does, and that was a nice smooth shot too.
Sure. Looking to get it down low, unable to do so. Swinging it around. It's Koza now. Koza high post to Marconi. Marconi looks to try to get it to Sari, unable to do so. Kicks it back out. Smart play. Right, thinking about a three, just unable to get the handle. Here comes Koza down the lane. Deep three by Wright. That's partially deflected. They're going to say on the arm, Chris. Give her three free throws.
That's going to be three from the line.
We'll take it.
That's 32. That's the person that just scored, too, with the first foul of the game.
Yep, that'd be Weaver.
Weaver with the first foul.
First shot up by Rainey Wright is true. Second free throw, back iron, 1 for 2 so far, with a third opportunity coming for Rainey. And back iron on the other one. Offensive rebound by Audrey Marconi, back iron, no good. So Rainey Wright does get the Lady Wolves on the board. It's a hockey type score, 2-1.
2-1 with 4:20 to go here in the first.
Okay. Good defense here by the Lady Wolves as Keystone looks to get in their set. Once again, zone defense here from the Lady Wolves. Lauer, left wing. Good defense there by Emma Eli, forcing some pressure. Weaver, nice look down low. That's good offense and a nice rebound down among the trees is Maddie Koza getting dirty down there, getting the board.
The shortest one there on the Lady Wolves offense.
Like it.
Getting the rebound.
You expect that's going to be Sari or Audrey down there.
You do.
Speaking of Audrey, nice cross-court pass to Koza. Defended well, tough drive, doesn't go. Audrey down low. They're going to call that a jump ball, Chris.
Yeah, they're going to call that a jump ball, and that's what you call there. You had four defenders, I think, were around her.
It's going to be a guessing game. We do not have view of the possession arrow. At least I don't believe we do.
Well, I think we'll just have to see if that red dot goes our way. Went our way next, so I think I do.
Okay, all right. Long shot there by Sari
on the
Swanson.
Line.
Good. We'll stay with the Lady Wolves. 3.5 remaining in the first quarter. Lady Panthers 2-1. Be an inbounds underneath the bucket for the Lady Wolves. Maddie Koza gets it into Emma Eli. Looks to get to Swanson. Just a lot of traffic down there. And then Audrey just wrong place at the wrong time, Chris.
Yeah, she's in the wrong place, and it just kind of stopped. She stopped moving and kind of ran her over.
It's a tough entry pass.
It sure is.
If you can get it there, we have a good look with Sari, but they're just really heavily guarding, almost fronting our girls down low. Tough to get that ball down in there.
Yeah.
So here come the Lady Panthers. Weaver pulling the trigger from the corner. 3-point field goal for Josie Weaver. She has all 5 points for the Lady Panthers. 5-1. Koza up the offense for Kane. Gets it to Marconi. Marconi pass deflected. That's not going to be a backcourt violation, but a steal now. Here come the Panthers, and in for the layup is Emily Lauer. It's going to be a timeout by Coach Troutman. Good timeout. Definitely don't want to see this thing get out of hand. 7-1, just like that. A couple quick buckets for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see it get out of hand early in the game. You want to keep it down, have everything in control here. And, what I saw so far here, I didn't see the full court pressure that we expected. But that fast break down in, watch your passes when you're the Lady Wolves as well.
Well, the passes on the perimeter haven't been too hard to make, but anytime we tried to get
get down in.
High post, down low, everything's contested. So, I think the message in the huddle right now, Chris, is let's take what the defense has given us, and if that means pulling the trigger on a couple deep threes, loosen up that defense down low, I think that's got to be the message for the Lady Wolves. Let's not force it, and I think a couple of these possessions for the Lady Wolves just could be a little bit longer. Let's make the extra pass, look for something a little bit more open.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens here out of the timeout. Lady Wolves possession.
Rainey right, high post to Marconi, nice ball fake. Down to Swanson. She's guarded well. Gets her own rebound. Get in there. Unable to get it to drop as Swanson. She had a pretty good look down low, but once again, lots of pressure, lots of traffic.
Yeah, and she was the only one there. There wasn't any helping going on. But she did get her own rebound. 1 second chance opportunity. Those will turn into 3 or 4 down the road.
Right. And a good look down low. Unable to get it to go as Bowser nicely defended there by the Lady Wolves as we approach the 2-minute mark remaining in the first quarter. Koza crosses over to the right, gets it to Eli on the right wing. High post to Marconi, good swing. There's the deep ball. Front iron, no good. Ball's loose and able to be gathered by the Keystone Lady Panthers. Few second chance opportunities. Nice job by Keystone so far in that department.
Yeah, and they're getting that ball and getting it back down the court.
Weaver gets it back up top. Lauer, chance at an open 3, passes it up to Dunlap, left wing, cross court, Hurlbrink, Lauer, bang, 3-point field goal, Emily Lauer. 5 for Lauer, 5 for Weaver, 10-1 Lady Panthers. Koza crosses the midcourt line, pass deflected, right regains possession. Cross-court pass, once again deflected. That'll be a loose ball foul, I believe, on Dunlap. Non-shooting foul, second team foul for the Lady Panthers.
And I was down looking at the computer stuff, so.
Yeah, that was Dunlap, number
okay.
15.
15,
yep.
Okay.
Couple subs coming in for the Lady Wolves. It'll be Madison Stolley entering the game for Audrey Marconi. Emma Eli will take a seat, and Sadie Walter entering the game. Sadie enters it to Maddie. Maddie Koza drives, a little bit of contact, and here comes the fast break. Lauer. Numbers for the Lady Panthers. Good transition defense by the Lady Wolves. Hurlbrink from downtown. No good. Stolley with the rebound for Kane. And are they going to call a foul?
They are going to call a foul
on
the arm on number 10, I believe.
Okay, that was Lauer if it's 10.
It is 10, Lauer.
So, be nice to get her a little bit of foul trouble. Just her first, obviously.
It is her first. Three team fouls on the Panthers, Lady Panthers, and 1 team foul on the Lady Wolves.
10-1, Lady Panthers up. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Nice drive by Koza, ball deflected. That's probably going to be a jump ball, Chris. Possession arrow favors the Lady Panthers.
And I can see the arrow here on the edge, so there's a little lights here.
Okay, I do see the red light now. Good call on that.
Something new for us to be up here in the little crow's nest here in the center of the bleachers here at Keystone.
And the way that Lauer's bringing it up court, I would not be shocked to see them hold for the last shot, Chris.
Or not.
Or not.
Or not.
Just slow getting into the set, and that's Bowser down low as she had position. Nice seal in the post by Bowser. She gets on the score sheet. 30 seconds remaining. That's a loose ball. Possession arrow this time with Kane. Another jump ball. Once again, heavy pressure here from Keystone. They're even picking up some extra pressure on the perimeter.
And a sub in for the game. I believe that's Jekulek in now.
Yeah, Cora Jekulek. Maddie Koza takes a seat for the Lady Wolves. And able to get it into Jekulek. Jekulek to right. Back to Jekulek as she sets up the point, or sets up the offense, for the Lady Wolves. She's in a tough spot.
She needs some help.
Yep. I think that was deflected, I thought, last touch, by the Lady Wolves. Sadie Walter unable to gather that pass. So it'll be back to the Lady Panthers. Josie Weaver inbounding the ball to Emily Lauer. Emily Lauer crosses the timeline, 15, 14, 13. Now I think they might hold for the last shot. Dunlap drives. That's a carry.
That's a carry. Yes, it is.
Yep, good call by the official there.
Boy, they had a big spread going on, too, with that play. She was almost out to half court there to accept that first pass.
Yep. So with 9 seconds, plenty of time for the Lady Wolves to get a quality look here offensively. Let's see if they can get their first field goal of the contest. Stolley, pass deflected. Sari's got to put it up and unable to get the shot up. So with that, after one, it is the Keystone Lady Panthers enjoying an 11-point lead, 12-1 at the end of the first quarter, Chris.
Yep, 12-1, and I want to thank our Friends of the Wolfpack sponsors, Dick and Joyce Graville, Matt Gailey, and Keith and Linda Regal. Without our friends and our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to bring you these games, and this is my chance to do a little plug here. This is a partnership between the Kane Area School District doing the video side and WXZY Radio doing the audio side and doing technical setup and all those fun things. And Kane, the XZY Radio is a nonprofit, non-commercial radio station, and the PIAA does charge fees for this game, and they're a little bit higher than in years past due to the streaming part of it, but we'll keep those going. So any help anybody can do, you can go to WXZYradio.com and click on the PayPal link if you're watching and you're a supporter. We'll get your name on that list, or you can drop off a donation at the Radio Shack Photo and Sound Shop uptown. And with all that, my plug there, the Lady Wolves are down right now, 12-1 after the first.
That is a true statement, Chris.
Yeah, how about it?
Not exactly what we were hoping for.
No.
Defensively, I'm not that disappointed. Lauer hit a deep three. Weaver hit a deep three.
2 threes on the night.
But other than that, defensively, you can live with it. Naturally, 1 point offensively, not going to cut the mustard. So got to try to get some better offensive sets, and we'll see if the Lady Wolves are able to do that here in the second quarter. As we resume play, it'll be Emily Lauer, the senior leader, setting up the offense for the Lady Panthers. Driving is Dunlap, kicking it out to Weaver as they run kind of a high spread. Right down Broadway is Weaver with the left-handed uncontested layup. Give her a game-high 7 points for the Lady Panthers. Lady Wolves bring it the other way. That ball's deflected. Possession arrow will face Kane as Maddie Koza was tied up.
And I was looking down again at the computer, updating scores, so I'll do better at this.
We'll let it slide.
Okay.
That's 2, though. Can't make it 3.
Can't make it 3. We'll do our best as a ball inbounds to right.
And Koza will set up the offense. They're going to make her go left. And that's just Emily Lauer being a smart defender there for the Lady Panthers. She's not going to let Koza go right. It's going to have to be left. And that's going to be a timeout right away by Coach Troutman. And you got to be able to adjust to that if you're the Lady Wolves.
You do have to adjust and go from there. And you know the other thing, I haven't seen our 3 shooters been able to sit out there in comfort. You know, the Lady Panthers have been right out there on them to take that shot away.
And that's what Chris is going to loosen up that defense. If you can hit a couple outside shots, probably our best look we had right at the top of the key. And it can't remember if it was a low pass or she just bobbled it, but we didn't even end up getting the shot off. It was midway through the first quarter. Just everything being contested. And for the Lady Wolves, it just starts with 1 good possession. Let's get a good possession, get a little bit of momentum and confidence going, and see what we can build on that. So 30 seconds into the second quarter, 14-1. Lady Panthers. Emma Eli brings it up. That pass goes to Hurlbrink. Here comes Lauer the other way. Lauer up, no good. Great rebound there by Marconi. And here, just once again, great transition defense by Keystone. Lady Wolves set up their offensive set. Cross-court pass. Here comes Lauer. 2-on-2 break. Nice pass from Lauer to Dunlap. Unable to get it to drop. Somehow it's going to be a tie ball there or something.
Ball.
Yeah, it looked like a nice hustle there by both teams. What a pass there from Lauer to Dunlap. Dunlap just unable to finish.
Unable to finish and get up in for the easy deuce.
So possession will stay with the Lady Panthers. Nice cross-court pass there. Weaver drives. Nice look to Bowser. That's a good offense there from Keystone.
And that's her 4th on the night.
Yep, Bowser with 4. Eli, pass deflected.
Another, on the line, so who are we going to
Should be Kane ball, Chris.
We are going to have Kane ball there, yeah.
I think it was maybe a foot on the line there by Weaver.
Yep. Oh, look at that defense.
Everything contested there.
Yeah.
Very impressed with Josie Weaver, the junior, only junior on the Keystone roster. Very good minutes here for Keystone. That pass goes errant, tracked down by Hurlbrink, and here come the Lady Panthers. Minute and a half into the second quarter. Weaver sets up shot. Dribble handoff. Lauer pulls it back out. Patient offense here by Keystone. Another handoff to Lauer. Had a chance at a mid-range J. Sides against it. Dunlap will reset. Cross court to Lauer. Lauer hand off. and kicking it back out. Weaver, now Lauer in the lane. Pass comes up short. Lots of action down low. Ball's loose. That's great hustle there by Audrey Marconi.
Wow.
Lady Wolves have numbers 2-on-2, and once again, great transition defense. Hurlbrink takes it away.
That was an impressive play by Hurlbrink there from the Lady Panthers. And we have a double dribble on the Lady Panthers.
Yep, that was on Weaver. Aubrey Haight will check into the game for the Lady Wolves. Coming out is Rainey Wright. Also coming into the game for the Lady Wolves is Mia Anderson, the freshman, for some early first half minutes.
And some height.
Absolutely. 5:44 remaining in the second quarter. Here comes Koza. High post to Swanson. Nice look down low. Pass deflected. Just really active hands down low, not making anything easy. Lauer sets up the offense, drives down the lane, tough shot, doesn't go, almost gets her own rebound, last touch. They're going to say by Keystone, Lady Wolves ball.
Lady Wolves ball coming back the other way, and we just need to get that the lid off that bucket. It needs to come off, and we need to get something going here, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Pass deflected. It'll be Lauer going the other way with the easy lane for the Lady Panthers. 7 points for Lauer, 7 points for Weaver, 4 points for Bowser. Rainey Wright with the free throws. 18-1, Lady Panthers up. Aubrey Haight, right wing. I think her foot was on the line, Chris.
Yeah, I think it was over there. And, you know, that's something you'd have to do as a player, look at the court. But obviously she was over there just being pushed out a little bit. But this court is a little confusing. It's got a big, wide, black border. Then there's a little bitty black border right before that. And that's the actual out of bounds, that little bitty border.
Right. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Lauer sets it up for Keystone. Kicks it out. That's Dunlap. Pass deflected. Weaver now. Reach in. No foul called. Shot long. Rebound by Mia. Here comes Cora Jekulek setting up the offense for Kane. Still lady-to-lady defense here. Tight defense. Nice pass to Mia Anderson. Emma Eli. Cross-court pass to Haight. To Jekulek. Jekulek to Anderson. Good offense, probably the best set we've seen from the Lady Wolves so far tonight. Let's see what it results in. Pass deflected down low. They tried to get it to Anderson. That pass was deflected and an interception there by the Lady Panthers. Bringing it up the other way. It's Weaver on the right wing. Up top to Hurlbrink. Nice offense there by Keystone. That'll be a foul down low on Eli. And you just see those zipping passes, Chris. It's just really good offense here from Keystone.
It is, and you know, a foul there on Eli brings the Lady Wolves to 2 team fouls, 4 minutes to go. No trouble at all there yet.
Right. So Weaver will step to the line for the pair. First one up and good. Just the first free throw of the contest for the Lady Panthers. And she buries the pair. Game high, 9 points for Josie Weaver. We'll have another break in the action, Chris.
Another timeout here as I get to push all the buttons here to make sure we have everything going. And, you know, not the way the Lady Wolves wanted to start, you know, with the clock has, I think there was 3.5 minutes left, 4 minutes.
It's right at the 4 minute mark.
Yeah.
I think it was 4:02. So we're, if you're a math person, we're 3/8 of the way through the game, and we're not really liking where we see right now.
We are
20-1, Chris.
Yeah, you got to get some offense there. Got to have some stops on defense. And, and you know, they have had great rebound. They haven't had the second chance opportunities.
Right.
The Lady Panthers have, and it's just they've been hitting their shots.
Yeah, and that last possession, I think, offensively was the best one so far for the Lady Wolves. We did have a couple solid opportunities to pull the trigger, so just got to keep shooting, get some shots at the rim, and see if we can get something to fall.
And here we go. Lady Wolves going to bring down uncontested, no press.
Senior Faith Young will enter the game for the Lady Panthers. Emma Eli brings it up the court for the Lady Wolves as she crosses the timeline. Right wing to Cora Jekulek. Pass deflected. Let's see if Emma can get to it. She does. That will not be a backcourt violation as the pass was deflected. Here comes Jekulek. Ooh, look down low. Just a little bit too tall, Chris, for Mia Anderson. Good idea.
She's tall in there, but she's just a little bit not tall enough for that, and it was an excellent look down low.
Yeah, it's tough to airmail her. She's really tall.
Yeah, she is.
So 3:37 remaining in the second quarter. Lady Panthers on the offensive attack. Nice patient offense by them. Josie Weaver just holding it out by the white line.
They're just going to get out. Oh, that's what they were looking for.
I mean, I guess when you're enjoying a 19-point lead, no rush. There's no shot clock. Just, take what the defense has given you. Here comes Weaver. Oh, nice look down low to Bowser. That's just sick offense, Chris.
That was pretty impressive there. Boom. Razzle dazzle, boom around. Nice pass down low, 2 points.
Yeah, you got to like that interior movement by the sophomore Bowser. Very nice offense. Cross-court pass to Haight. And, airmailed Mia Anderson again. She's able to track it down. Pass deflected. It will stay with the Lady Wolves. Entering the game also for the Lady Wolves, junior Sammy Hewling, seeing her first minutes of the contest as we are under the 3-minute mark. Cora Jeklek sets up the offense for Kane, dribbles right wing, picks up a screen from Haight, gets it back up top to Eli. Eli holds. Haight thinks about the three, double teamed in the corner, pass deflected, picked off by Bowser. Ball's loose. Almost an opportunistic turnover there.
Yep.
So Hurlbrink gets it the other way, give and go, and she'll draw the foul. Good passing, give and go from Bowser to Hurlbrink. She'll head to the line, chance for her to get on the board.
And that foul was on Hewlings, was it?
I believe so.
It was on Hewlings.
Yeah, that'd be her first.
We're going to call that. No,
Haight.
It was not. It was on
Aubrey
Haight.
Yep.
Haight, okay.
Back iron, no good on the first from Hurlbrink. Rainey Wright will check back in. Audrey Marconi, Sari Swanson, I believe we're back to the original five, Chris. Yep, all five seniors on the court.
All five are out there. Yep.
Maddie Koza also re-entering. Hurlbrink, no good on the second. Rebound by Sari. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Koza picks up her dribble, able to get it to Eli. Eli to Audrey Marconi, drives, nice look down low, just unable to get it to Sari Swanson. Once again, lots of traffic down there, good defense by Keystone. Bringing it up the other way for the Lady Panthers is Josie Weaver to Dunlap now, back out to Weaver, to Lauer. Just a little weave action going on here.
They're just moving back and forth, pass it back out, go down to the top of the key, bring it back out.
About enough to lull you to sleep.
It is. This reminds me of a Elk County game.
I was thinking Ridgeway, but
well,
hey,
Elk County,
the
county game. Yeah, that's where I was going with there.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're not going to have 5 seconds if they're not going to come out there and put any pressure.
Right. Dunlap cross-court pass. Lauer holds. We're under the 1.5 minute mark. Quick move in first half here. 22-1. Keystone enjoying a lead. And crossover there from Weezer. What a sick dime again.
Oh boy.
This is like and one mixtape, Chris. That's just great offense.
It's pretty to watch. It's unfortunate against our own Lady Wolves, but that's just a nice running down of the clock, and then you get 2 out of it and you go back on defense.
Right. High post to Marconi. Marconi to right, picks up a screen. Pass to Eli. Down the corner, another deflected pass, and Keystone comes away with it as we are under a minute right now. Keystone crosses the timeline. Holding, once again, just running down some clock here. Reach in, no foul called, right down the lane, and getting the roll is Emily Lauer. 9 points for her. 24, 23, 22. Eli's in a tough spot. Pass deflected. Let's see who gets it. It's Keystone. They have numbers going the other way. Nice defense there. Transition. They are going to say that'll be a 2-shot shooting foul on the arm as Lauer will head to the straight for a pair.
I think that's going to be on right there. That's 4 team fouls now on the Lady Wolves with 13 seconds to go.
Yeah, and they're actually going to Emma Eli.
They got Emma Eli on that. Yep. Okay.
Second one. First shot, up and good. Emily Lauer hits double digits with her game-high 10. Coming into the game, Sydney Bell for Keystone. and buries the pair. So that's 11 points in the first half from Lauer. Once again, she's averaging right around 20 per game on the season, so she's on pace to do that. Lady Wolves trying to get a quality shot here to close out the half. Pass deflected, and that's how we will end the half. At the end of the first half of this AA semifinal game, it is the Keystone Lady Panthers 28, the Kane Lady Wolves 1. With that, we'll send it back to the station. Stay tuned, and we'll be back for a first half wrap-up shortly.
EY is supported by these great sponsors: Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware, building supplies, light bulbs, winter snow and ice removal products, and more. Hemlock Avenue in Kane. W.E. Swanson Insurance Agency, offering auto, homeowners, and business insurance at 23 Fraley Street in Kane. Advanced Disposal, serving the area with waste collection and recycling services for homes and businesses. Online at advanceddisposal.com. Allegheny Eye Care, North Fraley Street in Kane. Dr. Hausler and staff diagnose all types of vision issues and can offer a corrective plan with the goal of eyesight improvement. Zook Motors, Kane's Ford dealer and one of Pennsylvania's oldest. They have a service and parts department, and inventory listings can be found at zookmotors.net. Located just off Route 6 West. And Lindbergh Furniture in Johnsonburg and Brookville. Furniture for living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms. They also carry heat and massage sofas and recliners. Lindbergh Furniture, with showrooms on Route 219 in Johnsonburg and I-80 at exit 78 in Brookville. We thank these sponsors, as well as our Friends of the Wolfpack supporters, for helping to bring Kane Wolves basketball to 1017 XZY.
1017 XZY.
Can you tell if this burger contains bacteria that could cause kidney failure? Listen. Can't, can you? You can't see it either.
Play
There's
5.
only one way to tell if you've cooked meat and poultry to a bacteria-killing temperature. Use a food thermometer. It's not an extra step or a nice to have. Raw or undercooked meat may contain bacteria that can make you very sick, or worse. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year, and roughly 3,000 will die. But you can keep your family safer by using a food thermometer every time. Learn more about this and other important information. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. That's foodsafety.gov. A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Jill, why don't you tell the class what you did this weekend?
Well, my dad and I went in search of some magical minnows and found a zillion of them in the stream from our lookout rock. Then my sister and I escaped from an evil slug king and went back to my super twig fort for safety. Then we told stories till it got dark, and the Big Dipper led us all the way home.
Where were you, Jill?
We went to the forest. It's not that far away.
Ask your parents to take you and your friends to the forest this week. It's closer than you think. Check out discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
I'm Jet Pinpoint meteorologist Craig Flint with your Kane area forecast tonight. Partly to mostly cloudy, breezy and mild, passing sprinkles late at night, lows near 50. Thursday, clouds intervals of sunshine, chance of a few showers, breezy, still very mild, 60 to 65. Thursday night, passing showers early, windy turning colder, gradual clearing late, 35 to 40. From your Weather Authority, I'm meteorologist Craig Flint on 1017 XZY.
You are listening to live coverage of Kane basketball from the Wolves' Den. It is halftime, and coverage will resume shortly.
WXCYLP Kane.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what Living United feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Kane Wolves basketball on 1017 XCY is supported by these great sponsors. Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware. Building supplies, light bulbs, winter snow and ice removal products, and more. Hemlock Avenue in Kane.
Yes.
W.E. Swanson Insurance Agency. Offering auto, homeowners, and business insurance at 23 Fraley Street in Kane. Advanced Disposal, serving the area with waste collection and recycling services for homes and businesses. Online at advanceddisposal.com. Allegheny Eye Care, North Fraley Street in Kane. Dr. Hausler and staff diagnose all types of vision issues and can offer a corrective plan with the goal of eyesight improvement. Zook Motors, Kane's Ford dealer and one of Pennsylvania's oldest. They have a service and parts department, and inventory listings can be found at zookmotors.net. Located just off Route 6 West. And Lindbergh Furniture in Johnsonburg and Brookville. Furniture for living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms. They also carry heat and massage sofas and recliners. Lindbergh Furniture with showrooms on Route 219 in Johnsonburg and I-80 at exit 78 in Brookville.
One more, please.
We thank
and
these
that's it.
sponsors as well as our friends of the Wolfpack supporters for helping to bring Kane Wolves basketball to 1017 XZY.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes two. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese.
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzzed driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzzed driving, because buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
WXCY LP Kane.
A place to feel connected, a part of our local community with info, insight, and great music. 1017 XZY.
All right, we're back here at Keystone High School where the Lady Panthers are taking on the Lady Wolves. And right now it's been a tale of all Lady Panthers and Rainey Wright.
Okay, let's go with that, Chris.
For the scoring, anyway. Let's go with that for the scoring. It has not been that tale for the entire game, but the Lady Panthers have three different scorers. You can say their names, because I don't have their names there.
Yep, and it's actually two of the girls that we had talked about, primarily Emily Lauer, who's averaging just under 20 points per contest this season. She has a game-high 11 points. She's been solid all the way across, offensively, defensively. Josie Weaver, the lone junior on the team, with 9. And then Natalie Bowser down low, the recipient of some fantastic passes by the guard.
She's had some beautiful passes, and, you know, if you could write it up in a playbook, that's the way you write it up. You move the ball around for about 45 seconds to a minute. And right down low, beautiful passes on inside and right up and in. And for the Lady Wolves, Rainey Wright made the lone free throw for the Lady Wolves.
Yeah,
which gives us 28-1.
28-1, yep. And it was Bowser with 8. So their three scores with it was Lauer, Weaver, and Bowser with 11, 9, and 8 respectively. So Just really good defense, good offense, everything for Keystone. And, I guess there's a reason, Chris, why they're 16-2. They're a really good team. Granted, I think we could have played better. I don't think we're 27 points worse than them. I really don't. But that's what happened in the first half. So if you're the Lady Wolves, you just got to keep your head up. I know it's cliche, but you just got to keep going with it.
Yeah, and I'm not able to do that right now, but we are getting ready to start the game, so we'll get the game started here shortly.
Yeah, and it'll be Lady Wolves with the initial possession here in the second half. Rainey Wright inbounds the ball to Maddie Koza. She's picked up by Emily Lauer. Left wing, nice look down low, but more great defense as Lauer deflects the pass out of bounds. Lady Wolves will maintain possession. Inbounds from Koza. That pass is intercepted there. Nice defense by Josie Weaver, crashing the passing lane. Gets it to Lauer. Lauer sets up the offense here for Keystone. Right wing. That's going to be an offensive foul heading the other way, and Kane regains possession. And it'll be Kane ball. Emma Eli is going to be inbounding at 7:40 remaining here in the third quarter. And she gets it into Koza. Koza gets it across the timeline, dribbles left to right, left wing, thinks about the deep three. Marconi, double team there, ball's loose. Here comes Lauer, gets it ahead. Nice transition defense there by Rainey Wright, eliminating the opportunity for the transition too. You gotta love Rainey's hustle there.
You do gotta love that, and we're gonna be quiet for a second here while they tell us back at the station. I believe we had another friend of the Wolfpack, so if you could talk that in my ear here, I'll write that down, and then we'll get back to the game. Okay, we have that now, so we'll get that mentioned at the next quarter here, and back to action.
Okay, and nice defense by the Lady Wolves. It's going to be a loose ball. Lady Wolves have numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Pass deflected. Right able to regain it, and now a backcourt violation. Yeah. We just couldn't get the handle. It was a 3-on-1 that turned into a 2-on-1, and then we got a whole lot of nothing.
We did, and we just went backwards after we got down here with numbers, and then we went the other direction right away. You got to credit the Keystone defense there. We keep going back to that. They're just out there. They're in the right place at the right time.
They sure are. So they'll look to set up their offense. Nice defense on the wing there by Rainey Wright, deflecting the pass. It will remain with the Lady Panthers.
And speaking of a good defense, the Lady Wolves they've played well on the defensive side. It's just they have their opportunities, but they're not able to keep those big plays they run to come in and get for the Lady Panthers to get those points.
And turnovers have plagued them. Too many opportunities on the offensive end for Keystone. So setting up the offense now is Dunlap. Gets it down low to Bowser. Nicely defended there by Sari Swanson. Pass, they're going to say not deflected, just out of bounds, and that'll go back to the Lady Wolves. No scoring thus far, a minute and a half into the third quarter, and Lady Wolves will set up their offense. Maddie Koza gets it to Audrey Marconi, looking for the cutter, not there. To Swanson, right wing to Koza. Koza will reset the offense up top, closely guarded by Lauer. Koza all the way down, unable to get to go. Swanson on the second attempt. I think it was actually off of Sari's leg, Chris.
It is, and it was right off her leg. She's trying to get the ball, but it bounced right off the leg, out of bounds. Lady Panthers ball.
And initially, Sari almost had that second chance opportunity, just unable to gather that down low, and then it can go off of anybody and anything on that scrum. So unfortunate there for the Lady Wolves. Lauer right down the lane. Nice kick there. Weaver drives. Back out to Hurlbrink. Nicely defended there.
Nice defense.
Very good. Yep. Audrey Marconi takes a little gamble. Pays off. More good. Oh, they're going to say on the arm there, Chris. So it'll be Hurlbrink heading the line for two. You weren't buying it, I don't think.
I'm not buying it, but we're up here in the crow's nest a little ways away. Maybe down on the floor it was.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Let's go with it.
And that's her second on the night, first of this half on Marconi.
First free throw, no good by Hurlbrink.
They are 2 for 5 from the line so far is what I have.
I have 4 for 7.
Oh, maybe I missed a few.
Okay.
I must have missed a few.
And
There's one.
It's one of the few stats I am able to take here. So Hurlbrink gets on the score sheet as she splits the pair. I think that was deflected, but Wright's going to save it in the corner. Cross-court pass, able to get to Eli. Nicely defended here. Sari Swanson dribbled off somebody's foot, Audrey Marconi. Here come the Lady Panthers. Down the other way. Unable to get the roll there was Lauer. She's up to 13 points on the night. And Koza drives, kicks. Wright thinks about the three. She then drives. Kicks it out to Swanson. Pass deflected. Lady Panther ball. 4:50 remaining in the third quarter. Ooh, that's an airmail right there.
Nobody was getting that. The hoop almost got that.
Right. Yep, Hurlbrink gambled, didn't pay off. Faith Young enters the game for the Lady Panthers. Marconi will take a seat. Madison Stawley will enter the game. Also taking a seat, Emma Eli. Sadie Walters enters the game for the Lady Wolves. Koza sets up the offense as we approach the midway point of the third quarter. Pass deflected, Swanson able to get down there, and possession arrow will favor the Lady Panthers this time.
It will, as it's coming down the court, and we'll see what happens here. Lady Wolves just still need to get a basket.
That would be
Need to get a basket. Need to start there, and then keep building upon that as the game goes on. You got to do something here.
Right. Cora Jeklek entering the game for the Lady Wolves. Hurlbrink curls. Gamble, Bowser right down the lane and able to finish. Very impressive stuff here by the sophomore Bowser.
33-1 with 3:40 to go in the third.
Cora Jekalek gets it right wing. Unable to get the grasp on that as Sadie Walter out of bounds. Lady Panthers ball.
And I believe that
Hurlbrink will take a seat. And entering, let's see here. I don't know
15?
who came back in. Okay, that was Dunlap then.
Yeah, I think that's who came in. I think that's who came in the game. I'm not 100% on that.
Man,
it looks like it.
I think they've only had one sub, Chris. They don't go very deep on the bench.
No, they don't. And that's another
Bowser down low
for
again.
2 more.
So Lauer and Bowser combined 25 points for the Lady Panthers. Nice look down low to Walters. Off of somebody's foot again. Holy smokes, Chris. 3-on-1 break the other way. All the way down. Able to get the roll is Emily Lauer. She's up to 15. 37-1 Lady Panthers. And Jeklek in a tough spot. Able to get to Sadie Walters. Left wing to right. Right cuts across, pass deflected, will stay with the Lady Wolves. Cora Jeklek has her pocket picked. Here comes Lauer the other way. Lauer all the way down, and they're going to be calling a timeout. At some point here, Chris, you got to expect that they have to go to their bench. Just one sub for Keystone. Good opportunity to get some of these younger players some time on the court at a 39-1 game.
Yeah, 39-1 right now, and you see the frustration level there in the Lady Wolves. What do? You're up against a team that is just so powerful right now. And, we talked about this on the way down about, teams that get leads and keep their starters in. There's 2 different philosophies on that, as we talked about. There's the one of, you got to keep some of your players in it. You're going into playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They got to have that ability to play the whole game.
Yeah.
But you also have that chance of an injury.
Right.
So, you got to balance that. And each coaching staff has a different philosophy on that. And we'll see where Keystone's going to lie on their philosophy as we come out of the timeout here.
Emma Gruber enters the game, freshman, first minutes for the Lady Panthers. Also entering the game for the Lady Wolves is Sammy Hewlings, the junior. She had a little bit of playing time in the first half. Here comes Jekalek for the Lady Wolves. Nice look down low to Sadie Walters, and that's going to be a 2-shot shooting foul. She'll be heading to the line. Good offense there from the Lady Wolves.
Yeah, that was great pass down low. Just got her on the arm, so she's going to the line for 2.
2:09 remaining in the third quarter. Sadie Walters, first shot, unable to get it to fall.
Do I have this one right? 1 for 4?
That is correct, Chris.
Oh, there. See, I got that.
Yeah,
there we go. Not going to argue with me on that one?
Nope.
Okay.
Make it 1 for 5.
Either way, neither team's stellar from the free throw line.
No. Not a huge body of work either way, though. Just really just a fluent game, not a whole lot of stoppages in play. That's going to be a traveling violation there on Faith Young, the senior. And is that the running clock, Chris? I think it is. 35.
I think we do have a running clock now.
So that's at 35 points. So running clock for the time being. 1:41 remaining in the third quarter. Sammy Hewlings gets it to Madison Stolley. Screen set for the Lady Wolves. Left wing to Cora Jekyllek. Dribbles right. Haight now. Tries to get a wraparound pass. Unable to get to Hewlings. Here come the Lady Panthers. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. Dunlap, give and go. Nice defense there by the Lady Wolves. Here comes Sadie Walter for Kane. Taking it all the way down, looks to get it, unable to get it up on the rim there. Good play there, just unable to finish was Cora Jekyllek. Numbers, Dunlap, I thought she walked.
She had a little bit of a foot slide there, and that was number, I don't know who made that shot.
That was Hurlbrook.
Was it Hurlbrook? Okay, it looked like it could have been either. So she's up to 3 on the night.
Is. Yep. Re-entering the game for Keystone is Bowser, the sophomore, and I didn't catch who else came in. I think it was Josie Weaver re-entering the game. So here we go. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Pass deflected. Keystone taking it the other way. Josie Weaver, tough angle shot. That's a
wow,
tough
that
shot
was a
Weaver.
beautiful shot as she goes to the ground, gets back up, and has a little smile on her face.
Oh, not expecting that pass. There was Aubrey Haight. Aubrey gets it to Emma Danielson, who just checked in for the Lady Wolves. Down low, pass deflected. All JV lineup in for the Lady Wolves right now. Keystone gets it to the left wing. 13 seconds remaining in the third quarter. They look to hold for the last shot. Hurlbrink, right wing now. Cross-court pass. It's Dunlap. Down to Bowser. Bowser with the turnaround, can't get it to go. And then at the buzzer, I think this will be a 2-shot shooting foul for Hurlbrink. Everybody will go back to their respective sidelines. One of the more, well, not necessarily strange, you just don't see it too often. It'll be 2 free throws from Hurlbrink while everybody else is over on the bench. That's due to the fact there's 0 seconds remaining on the clock in the third quarter.
It was right as the clock was going off, and you call the foul, and off you go.
First shot good from Hurlbrink. And she buries the pair. That gets her up to 5 points. Not an easy thing to do, Chris, with everybody staring at you. And
it's almost like a technical foul when you know everybody's fired up on the sidelines, and you don't know what just happened and everything. But 45-1 at the end of the third. And I'd like to thank our friends of the Wolfpack, Dick and Joyce Greville, Matt Gailey, Keith and Linda Regal, and Joseph E. Johnson. And this is my time to again plug that this is a broadcast run by WXCY Radio 101.7 in the Kane Area School District. The Kane Area School District has done the video side of this broadcast, and the audio side is by WXCY. And WXCY is a nonprofit, non-commercial radio station, so any help that anybody can give, we do appreciate it. We stay in the air by donations. We stay on the air just like with all the volunteers out there. We'd like to thank our broadcasters from this year that have helped us, and it looks like they're going to get going really quick here. I don't even get my whole spiel. They didn't even take the whole 1 minute for the change of the period.
Do you need more time?
No, go ahead.
Are you sure?
We're ready to rock and roll.
Okay, and back to live action as we resume play. Lady Wolves will get the first possession of the fourth quarter. It's Audrey Marconi. All the starters back out on the court for the Lady Wolves. To Audrey, back to Maddie Koza. She sets up the offense. Minutes here by the sophomore Sydney Bell. First minutes for Keystone. Pass deflected. Almost gets it back. Sari Swanson unable to do so. So here comes Keystone the other way for their first offensive possession of the fourth quarter. It'll be Weaver holding on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Bowser. Bowser defended nicely, and that's just really great defense there by Sari Swanson, using the baseline as an additional defender.
And just pushing her, out of bounds she goes.
Yep, textbook defense there by Sari.
It was awesome. Good defense.
So Rainey Wright, right wing for the Lady Wolves. Gets it back up top to Emma Eli. Koza resets the offense up top. Right wing, nice look down low, unable to get the grab, and finally able to get it in the bucket. Great pass down low to Maddie Koza, and that's got to feel good, Chris.
We got 3 on the night so far. You know, it feels good to get those points up there here in the 4th period.
And just a great pass there from Audrey Marconi to Maddie Koza. Good offense.
Get that rebound.
Gonna
Fight
be a
for
jump
it.
ball.
There we go.
Yep. So that will stay with Keystone. And it looks like they're going to do a line change, Chris.
They are doing a line change, and that was a lot of people coming in, a lot of people coming out.
Emily Lauer, leading scorer with 17. She re-enters. I believe there's 2 starters out on the floor and some younger players for Keystone. Lady Wolves have their starting 5 out right now. It'll be Lauer setting up the offense.
And just it is a running clock. The clock does stay a running clock throughout the remainder of the game.
Okay. And good offense here. Just kind of a little weave action going on. And that pass is deflected. Here comes Audrey Marconi for Kane. Unable to get the pass. Just led a little bit too much there, Chris.
She did. She had Rainey Wright streaking down low, but she just put it too far in front of her. In fact, she put it almost out of bounds where she threw it to. So, couldn't gather it and get that basket.
Okay, so we resume play. Be Keystone with the ball. Running the point is Emily Lauer for Keystone. She just takes it all the way down. I think they call that the Mayflower, Chris.
All the way.
Coast.
And that gets her with 19 in the night, 1 point shy of her average, I believe.
Yeah, it was right around 19, so she's probably right
out of her average.
Yeah, 19 points something. I think it rounded down.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll say you got to get more to get over your average then. How's that?
Let's go with it.
And so there is a foul.
Yep, there'll be a non-shooting foul. Lady Wolves will have the ball underneath their own basket. Entering the game is Mia Traster. Exiting the game will be Emily Lauer. She gets a round of applause, appreciated by the home faithful here at Keystone Gymnasium. We reach the midway point of the 4th quarter. Deep 3 does not go for Rainey Wright. Don't mind seeing that shot.
No, she's been a shooter all year. You take that shot.
Yeah, absolutely. So Keystone setting up their offense. It'll be Tracer. She was fouled. It'll be a non-shooting foul.
That'll be on Koza.
Yep, 3 fouls per team here in the second half. Another sub here by the Lady Panthers. Coming into the game is senior Faith Young. Taking a seat, senior Rory Vickers. Inbounding the ball is Keystone. Nice look down low. Able to get the layup is number 4, freshman Emma Gruber, getting on the score sheet for the Lady Panthers. 49-3 right now. Looks like the Lady Wolves are going to set up a line change of their own. And before they do, there's a bucket down low on a nice pass. Able to get on the score sheet is Audrey Marconi. Here come the Panthers. Tracer, pass deflected, ball's loose. Looks like that's going to be a jump ball. No. They're going to let them play, Chris.
Let them play. Let them play.
It.
Don't throw it back court. There we go. Koza bringing it down.
So 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Cross-court pass to Emma Eli. Jumper comes up short, and I think going to be last touch by the Lady Panthers. I couldn't tell, Chris, if that shot was deflected by Koza or not.
It was tough to see, yeah. As a full line change here for the Lady Wolves, a big clap for those seniors. Great career. They all were, most of them were, I think all of them were part of the championship team here a couple years ago.
Right, yeah. In this gymnasium,
in
where
this
we
gym,
brought home the district title.
First in many, many, many years.
Very exciting game against AC Valley.
Yes, it was.
They would have been sophomores.
And it was capacity. It was a capacity gym, unlike this gym here for a playoff game where we're at maybe 100 spectators total.
Yeah. I did not announce that one, but I was here. I was one of the chaperones on the bus.
The pep bus.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was sandwiched up in that left corner. Up across
so as
the
people
way.
are watching the video right now, that corner right there that you're seeing on the video is where the student section sat here 2 years ago, and Kane brought the district championship home, and it was a fun night and lots of tears, and there may be some tears tonight too as these Lady Wolves cap their senior careers. And unfortunately, it's going to be a loss this time.
Yep.
In this gym.
So Lady Wolves, this
Keep
is
going.
the future
Third, fourth.
right here.
It is. It is the future, and they're up there. They're shooting the ball, and they're not afraid to put the ball up in the air, and they're just getting those rebounds. I think they've had 5 opportunities there so far.
They're still going out at Aubrey. Hey, you got to love the hustle here.
Let them play.
It's going to be a jump ball now.
It is, and it's Lady Wolves ball.
Yeah. Like they say, like the hockey power play, it's like bees buzzing around a hive, you know?
It sure was.
So Lady Wolves sticking right with it. Minute 31 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Lady Wolves will inbound underneath their own bucket. A nice look down low. Getting on the score sheet is Cora Jekulek. She didn't realize that the ball was inbounded. She thought she actually got the bucket and the steal. She was ready to put it in again. Hey, we can take all the buckets. Go on, let them play.
Let them
right?
play. Let them. They've been letting them play here, and we have a timeout, I think, for the Panthers.
I think they're going to call a push on that.
A push.
Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looked like he was asking for something there, because I was looking again down at the computer.
Yep.
Another line change coming in for the Lady Wolves if there's another stoppage of play.
Right. I think that was off of the Lady Panthers' foot. Number 21, Reagan Mays. So another, I think it was 4 out of 5. I believe Cora Jekulek's
going to stay
remain.
out there. Yep. And under 1 minute to go here in this semifinal game.
So Jekulek sets up the offense for the Lady Wolves. Nice look down low to Mia Anderson, able to get it to go. Nice play there. Good offense from the Lady Wolves.
Nice play there to get her in the scorebook.
Absolutely. Ooh, there's a lot of contact
there's gonna be a
there.
foul. Yep.
Should be a 2-shot shooting foul if I'm not mistaken. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong on this, Chris, but I believe one time that they do stop the clock is for free throws.
They do.
Yeah.
They do, and the clock did stop there at 33.8 seconds to go here in this game, 49-9. Lady Panthers leading over the Kane Lady Wolves.
Back iron, no good there. First shot. Was trying to get a number. She's got so much hair. It's like Troy Polamalu out there.
I can't see her number.
Number 42. She gets her own rebound, goes up with it. That's Kenzie Emery, the freshman for the Lady Panthers. Lady Wolves bring it the other way. Nice shot there by Maya Smith for the Lady Wolves. And she also gets on the score sheet. So a couple of the young Lady Wolves getting a late bucket here. And bringing it the other way is the Lady Panthers. And let's see if they run it out and try to get a bucket.
These girls are going to play.
7-6. Yep, and I think they're going to hold it
yep.
now, I think. Or maybe they'll try shooting. We'll see. Pass goes out of bounds, and that's how we will end it tonight. So with that, the Keystone Lady Panthers will advance to the AA Finals. We'll get you a wrap-up here shortly. We're going to kick it back to the station momentarily. We are going to kick it back.
Why don't we do that? Let's kick it back to the studio for a few words from our sponsors.
What's up?
Kane Wolves basketball on 101.7 XCY is supported by these great sponsors. Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware. Building supplies, light bulbs, winter snow and ice removal products, and more. Hemlock Avenue in Kane. W.E. Swanson Insurance Agency, offering auto, homeowners, and business insurance at 23 Fraley Street in Kane. Advanced Disposal, serving the area with waste collection and recycling services for homes and businesses. Online at advanceddisposal.com. Allegheny Eye Care, North Fraley Street in Kane. Dr. Hausler and staff diagnose all types of vision issues and can offer a corrective plan with the goal of eyesight improvement. Zook Motors, Kane's Ford dealer and one of Pennsylvania's oldest. They have a service and parts department, and inventory listings can be found at zookmotors.net. Located just off Route 6 West. And Lindbergh Furniture in Johnsonburg and Brookville. Furniture for living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms. They also carry heat and massage sofas and recliners. Lindbergh Furniture with showrooms on Route 219 in Johnsonburg and I-80 at exit 78 in Brookville. We thank these sponsors as well as our Friends of the Wolfpack supporters for helping to bring Kane Wolves basketball to 101.7 XCY. When the weather gets a little crazy, we're here with hourly updates to keep you one step ahead. 101.7 XCY is WXCY LP Kane.
All right, we're back here at Keystone High School, where the Lady Panthers easily handled the Lady Wolves 49-11 as a final score. They aren't 16-2 for a reason, Robert.
Yeah, just a really impressive performance, and you just got to tip your cap. Sometimes you just come up against an opponent that's considerably better than you, and that's what we saw tonight. Lady Wolves finish off their season with overall record of 5-10. I know they hope for more. With that in mind, you wish all these players the best of luck. We pretty much, like Chris mentioned earlier, we started 5 seniors all year, so just congratulations to seniors Maddie Koza, Emma Eli, Rainey Ray, Audrey Marconi, Sari Swanson for a fantastic basketball career. Best of luck to them in all their future endeavors. To wrap up this evening's contest, stats. Maddie Koza with 2, Audrey Marconi with 2, Rainey Wright with 1, and then some late buckets by some of the young Lady Wolves. Cora Jekulek with a 2, Maya Smith with 2, Mia Anderson for 2. For the Keystone Lady Panthers with a game-high 19 points, Emily Lauer, 12 points from Natalie Bowser, 11 from Josie Weaver, 5 points from Danae Hurlbrink, and 2 from Emma Gruber to round out the scoring. So you wish them.
I agree with you actually on all that.
Was that all correct?
I have all that correct on here as my sheet as well. We just didn't agree on fouls, but you know what? We can't agree on everything.
Well, hey, blind squirrel finds an acorn every now and again.
We sure do.
We did something right there. So, but you know, the reality with this game is you come down here, you hope to have a little bit better of a performance, and you know, have a chance to compete, and you know, Kane would have won this game tonight. They're heading to the district finals, but that, unfortunately for us, is going to be Keystone. You wish all them all the best of luck. They'll be taking on the winner of the Brockway Clarion Limestone game, which I believe was being played simultaneously with our game this evening. So I'm sure that one just wrapping up.
Yeah,
so.
We don't have cell service. If anybody's been trying to contact either of us tonight, the cell service in here is non-existent. I heard my pocket buzz a couple times, but none of the messages load. Nothing loads or anything. I'd like to again thank Bill Irwin and Sean Woodward from the IT department at the Keystone High School for helping us get on their Wi-Fi and be able to broadcast this game to you. And if you're back at the studio, I do hear a big buzz right now, so I do hear that, but that might be something here that we hear. But you know, things are that's where we're at. I'd like to thank those guys for the having the internet, having the ability to do this game, and we did welcome also the Keystone fans here to this broadcast, and because we were the only ones here tonight, and you know, it's been fun doing these games, and I want to start the broadcast the way we ended it. It was great to have a season. It was great to be able to have the opportunity, even though maybe it's not the opportunity that everybody wanted, with full stands, you know, cheerleaders here, pep bands, drum lines, and student sections.
Yeah.
You know, this is a playoff game. There would have been 2 student sections here, making this gym, you know, a lot louder, a lot more exciting, but they got to play the game.
Absolutely.
And, you know, you got to take that out of it. And all these kids, when they have kids and grandkids that can say, do you remember back in 2020 and 2021, back when the COVID was around, and, you know, what the things we had to do, and I think we talked about this a little bit last night, wearing masks, playing basketball, and all your athletics, and all the different things they had to do just to make this happen. And there's also lots of unsung heroes that made this happen too, you know, and our hats are off to all those people that help, and the healthcare workers and all those things as well. So it got a little bit crazy there, but let's bring it back to the game, and where the Lady Wolf season is over, and the Lady Panthers are going on to the district championship.
Yep, and wish them the best of luck moving forward. If they win the next game, they will enter the state playoffs, where they'll take on, I believe it was the District 5 champion at a place to be announced. I believe that's going to be next Tuesday that the state playoffs will begin for the girls AA. So if Lady Panthers are fortunate enough to win that district championship game, you wish them the best luck as they move on to the state tournament. So as we wrap up the girls season, Chris, any type of preview as we move into Saturday?
And then I want to mention the seniors again one more time from the Kane Lady Wolves. You know, you can mention them one more time before we send it back. But this Saturday's game is the Kane Wolves boys basketball team taking on the Brookville Raiders. They'll be taking them on at 6 o'clock down in Brookville XCY. We have all plans to be there. It will be audio only for that broadcast. So we hope to have there, and we will bring that game to you in audio only. And one more time mention our seniors, and then we'll get ready to send it back to the studio. And thank everybody for listening.
Yeah, so for the Lady Wolves, it was number 10, Maddie Koza, number 13, Emma Eli, number 22, Rainey Wright, number 25, Audrey Marconi, number 33, Sari Swanson. So we appreciate their contributions and wish them all the best in the future as the Lady Wolves season comes to a close tonight here at the Lady Panthers gym here in Keystone by a score of 49-11. Hope everybody has